Onsens, in Japanese, that means hot spring.
It does indeed mean that, I suppose. But what is momentous about this video is I finally found that my favorite PornHub video that I was mentioning, right? That it was actually a non-pornographic video on PornHub that I found. And because of all the age and verification nonsense they were pulling a couple of years ago, all videos that were uploaded by weird anonymous accounts that never re-verified themselves, they're basically gotten rid of. But there was one little thumbnail that Google's search or image search had, and I used that to reverse image search, not through Google itself, because that didn't work. But I said, all right, let me try to find it with Yandex. It's the Russian. I actually like the reverse image search on Yandex. And to make a long story short, I found some torrent site that had this as one of the videos in it. But I also saw that the file name for this was also How to Onsen. So I searched for that, and I found this Vimeo page of the original guy who put it up. And this was, I don't know, some 5-minute little video, and it's all good. Everything works now. But that's the introduction to it. So I finally found it. It's amazing. I thought it was lost forever. You know, but here it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually take a look at this. And it's a 5-minute video. We'll do the first 2 minutes of it because the rest of it gets a little more nude. Although there's some butt nudity in this one too, from behind, if you excuse the pun. There's been a lot of people posting pictures of their butts online, including me, to my Instagram. So you want to see that, I guess it's on instagram.com/antcon. That is, yeah, I have that. So that's good. I'll link to it too below in the timestamps. But the point is, let's watch the fucking video.
Basically a public bath that people go to bathe, whether in the morning or in the evenings. Generally, you take your little onsen set with your towel and body soap down to the tub with you. Your first time doing an onsen might be a little bit daunting. There are a lot of etiquette little pointers that you do have to follow, and if you
and that's why I originally wanted to talk about this video. Is I was doing the original video, which I'll link to. I'll do the timestamp for that too. And it was Whistling Wally. You know, this guy who goes to my gym, and he just loves to put on. He brings Bluetooth speakers, the Boise ones, who cares? These ones. And in the area where you have a nice kind of hot tub, you also have the sauna, you have another steam room, and he just loves to blast up the fucking Bluetooth speakers, you know? And it's like, what kind of rude pig is this person, you know? How is it possible that the kids are terrible, they play the speakerphone every fucking day, there's some issue with that. You know, it's just zero etiquette. And the reason I like this video is because it shows that apparently you can have a place where people can have fun, it's nice and relaxing, and some jackass isn't making loud noise everywhere. It's either leaf blowers outside here or Whistling Wally, and who's about 50, by the way. So he's not some young guy, all right, who has his Bluetooth speaker just blasting. Because, you know, we're all a bunch of rude little piggies who have no sense of propriety anymore. And then everybody else with their speaker phones. It's just ridiculous, you know? But this place has very proper standards, and you have to follow this etiquette. So let's continue.
If you look at some of the etiquette guides scattered around the village or in the onsen baths themselves, it can seem a little full on. But once you actually have a go, you'll discover that it is really the most logical way to take a bath, and it is pretty simple, and it can be a really relaxing experience. So
yes, when people aren't playing Bluetooth speakers and their favorite tunes, it can be very relaxing.
Okay, so this is the Genkan area, or the front, and basically this is where you have to take your shoes off. So the first thing you do is take off your shoes before you come up in.
There are some rude pigs who go in the sauna with their gym workout things on, you know? And it's like, you're sweaty, you're a pig, stop it. You know, it's just ridiculous, you know? Does anybody, and then they just leave. It's not, Do people like being sweaty, even more sweaty than they are? I mean, I guess once you've hit a certain threshold, it doesn't matter, right? But it's just you got these sweaty pigs with their shoes on, and they go in the sauna. Some people even go in the steam room. That's even more humid. Why? You know, it's just ridiculous. Let's continue. You know,
into the drying area, the changing area. You've always got to put your shoes down on the bottom shelves.
see, there's an order to this. You know, people just throw their shoes around, they keep them on. No, it's got, and again, my favorite part's coming up. My favorite part's coming up. It has to do with shoes.
The pigeonholes above are only for clothes, so don't get putting your shoes up there, or some of the older guys in the village may get a little bit upset. So,
what about this sign up there that explains about how to put your shoes?
yeah, for the older gentlemen that run this bath, their particular concern seems to be to keep your shoes straight on the shelves.
Look at that. So if you're illiterate, you can see, okay, you don't even get to throw your shoes in there however you want. It's got to be straight. Let's be proper here. Let's take the less than 3 seconds to just properly throw it there. You don't throw it in there. It's not the dunking booth at the local carnival, okay? Just put it in there nice and even, okay? Nice and straight. Line it up, right? So that's it. It's just calm your ass down, put it in there, okay? And these people wouldn't put up with, you know, Bluetooth speakers in an enclosed area. You know, whatever you want. Just do whatever you want, whenever. It's ridiculous. I think we have another 30 seconds before the nudity starts, although you saw this guy's butt, so there's that.
Just don't put them all over the place, higgledy-piggledy. It must be one of the pet hates of one of the old guys who run the Onsen system down this
Yeah, and this is a guy who should manage the gym I go to, absolutely.
end of town. So yeah, put your shoes neat and tidy and you won't have any problems.
All your gear has to go in the top shelves, and that means bikinis, bathers, boardies are all not allowed. You do actually have to nude up with the locals. It makes
So everybody has to be nude. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I actually like to wear Speedos swimming and in the sauna, but okay, everybody has to do it. That's fine. Definitely no street clothes. And, well, hold on. I think it's going to get nude. Hold on.
may seem a bit daunting at first, but after your first onsen, you really think nothing of it again.
Okay, so again, we get the picture here. The guy, I don't know if I can show it on YouTube, and it doesn't matter. I don't want to play the whole video as well. I'll link to that as well. But the point is, he goes on to say that if you see the little faucets here, you're supposed to sit down there, fill your little bucket with a little bit of cold water, maybe take a little bit from the hot water, wash yourself off, get used to the temperature, and also wash yourself off, you dirty pig. So many dirty pigs go in the sauna, go in the hot tub, and don't even bother taking any kind of, it's disgusting. It's disgusting, but people do it. And no one's there to stop anybody. You go be a dirty pig, it's a public bath, just do a cannon. Speaking of cannonballs, there's a guy in there, he's a bodybuilder, you know, and what he does is he uses the sitting area of, or the seat of the hot tub. It's a big concrete hot tub. He uses that as steps, where he's pulling his knees to his chest and just doing these steps while people are sitting in there. And it's like, where do they get these pigs? This pig is loud. This pig and most pigs don't bother even taking a shower. These pigs walk into the sauna with their street clothes on, okay? This pig likes to play music. And it's like, how is this supposed to be relaxing? And then every retard is showing each other, oh, here's some funny video on TikTok. Let's play that full sound. How about we don't? You know? It's just so outrageous, the kind of rude pig behavior that ruins the experience, you know? And Wally comes in there, Whistlin Wally comes in there about 9:30, 30 minutes before closing, and just, you got to figure out, oh, this completely annoying asshole generally comes at this time, so I need to work my schedule into it. Now, I don't want to come too much in the middle of the day, because it's more likely that you have some other nonsense going on then. It's so crazy, you know? Just take a fucking shower, take your fucking street clothes off, stop playing speaker stuff, okay? No one cares about your shitty TikTok video, you rude pig. Go back to the barn you're born in. So that's unfortunately as much as we can do. I'll link to the full video. I'll link to the previous ones where I mentioned it on the timestamps. And that's it.